Hello, Queens. Delve into the captivating realm of Sigma females as we unveil the 8 common traits they steadfastly reject, forging their own distinct identities in a world brimming with expectations and conventions. Embark on a journey with us as we navigate through the intricate tapestry of their existence, where independence isn't just a choice, but a way of life, and where conformity is viewed as a hindrance to personal growth. Among the myriad traits that define Sigma females, 8 stand out as resolute pillars of their identity. So ladies, join us as we unravel the complexities of their existence and celebrate the courage and resilience of these remarkable individuals who dare to defy the status quo and chart their own course in life. Now, Queens, let's set sail on this enigmatic journey of one after another. Number 1. They reject rigid hierarchical structures and prefer to operate on a more egalitarian basis. Queens, imagine you're in a classroom and the teacher asks the students to line up according to their height, with the tallest student at the front and the shortest at the back. Most of the students obediently shuffle into place, accepting the hierarchy based on something as arbitrary as height. But then there's this one student who hesitates. Let's call her Emily. Instead of blindly following the teacher's instructions, Emily questions the need for such a rigid hierarchy. Why should height determine who gets to stand where? Shouldn't everyone have an equal say? That's the kind of thinking that defines a Sigma female when it comes to rejecting hierarchy. They don't believe that authority should be based solely on titles or positions of power. Instead of blindly deferring to those in charge, they value competence and merit above all else. Whether it's in the classroom, the workplace, or society at large, Sigma females challenge the status quo and advocate for a more egalitarian approach. In a world where titles and positions often come with a sense of entitlement, Sigma females remind us that true leadership isn't about bossing people around or wielding power over others. It's about earning respect through hard work, integrity, and the ability to inspire others to do their best. Think of it like a team sport. In a traditional hierarchy, the captain might be the one calling all the shots, regardless of whether they're the best player on the team. But in a more egalitarian system championed by Sigma females, leadership emerges naturally based on each individual's strengths and contributions. It's not about who has the fanciest title. It's about who has the skills and knowledge to help the team succeed. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where authority is being blindly accepted based on hierarchy alone, channel your inner Sigma female and question the status quo. Who knows? You might just spark a revolution that leads to a more meritocratic and inclusive world for everyone. Number 2, Sigma. Females reject the pursuit of wealth and possessions for the sake of status. Imagine walking down a bustling city street surrounded by towering skyscrapers and flashy billboards advertising the latest gadgets and luxury goods. Everywhere you look, there's a relentless push to buy, consume, and accumulate more stuff. But then, there's this one person who stands out from the crowd. Let's call her Mia. Mia isn't swayed by the glitz and glamour of material possessions. Instead of chasing after the next big thing, Mia values experiences over things and prioritizes personal growth over the accumulation of wealth. For Mia, rejecting materialism isn't about being anti-consumerism or living like a hermit in the woods. It's about redefining what truly brings happiness and fulfillment. Instead of measuring success by the size of their bank account or the brand of their clothes, Mia finds joy in the simple things in life. A leisurely stroll in the park, a heartfelt conversation with a friend, or the satisfaction of learning a new skill. While others might be caught up in the endless cycle of consumerism, constantly chasing after the next shiny object, Mia takes a different path. She understands that true wealth isn't measured by the number of possessions they own, but by the richness of their experiences and the depth of their relationships. In a world where we're bombarded with messages telling us that we need to buy more to be happy, Mia serves as a beacon of simplicity and mindfulness. They challenge us to question the endless pursuit of material wealth and to instead focus on what truly matters: relationships, personal growth, and living a life aligned with our values. So when next you feel the urge to splurge on the latest gadget or designer handbag, Take a cue from Mia and ask yourself, will this truly bring me lasting happiness, or am I just buying into the illusion of material wealth? Because in the end, it's not the things we own that define us, but the experiences we share and the connections we forge along the way. Hello, my ladies. If you're enjoying the valuable content we consistently bring to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all our latest videos, ensuring you never miss out on the insightful discussions and captivating explorations we share. Join our community of like-minded individuals and embark on a journey of growth, learning, and inspiration. Subscribe now and be a part of our ever-growing family. Now, let's continue. Number 3. Sigma. Females challenge authority that isn't backed by merit or competence, valuing intellect and authenticity over status. Let's dive deep into why Sigma females challenge authority without merit with superfluous storytelling. Queens, imagine this. You're in a room filled with people who are nodding along like bobbleheads to the sound of authority figures spouting off nonsense. But wait, there she is, the Sigma female with a raised eyebrow and a smirk that says, "You've got to be kidding me." See, the Sigma sister doesn't just blindly follow authority like a sheep in a flock. Oh no, she's more like a lone wolf, questioning the status quo and challenging authority that isn't backed by merit or competence. Why? Well, imagine being told what to do by someone who couldn't find their way out of a paper bag with a map and a flashlight. That's what it feels like to the Sigma gal. Frustrating, absurd, and downright comical. It's not that she's anti-authority or anything. She respects authority when it's earned, when it's backed by knowledge, experience, and integrity. But when authority is nothing more than a fancy title or a loud voice with no substance behind it, well, she's not afraid to call BS. And let's not forget the humor in all this. While everyone else is busy bowing down to authority like it's the second coming, our Sigma sis is probably off in the corner, rolling her eyes and cracking jokes about the absurdity of it all. So next time you encounter a Sigma female challenging authority, don't be quick to dismiss her. She's not a rebel without a cause. She's just a badass with a brain, refusing to accept anything less than the best. At number 4, Sigma. Females detest gossip and drama. Let's paint a vivid picture of why Sigma females reject gossip and drama, infused with captivating storytelling. Picture this. You walk into a room buzzing with energy, laughter, and drama. Oh yes, drama, the spice of life for some, but for the Sigma female, more like a stale, overcooked dish she'd rather not taste. You see, while everyone else is whispering in corners, trading rumors like baseball cards, our Sigma sister is standing tall, her eyes rolling so hard they could power a wind turbine. To her, gossip is like junk food for the soul, momentarily satisfying, but ultimately leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Why? Well, imagine being trapped in a never-ending soap opera where everyone's a character and the plot twists are as predictable as Monday mornings. That's what gossip and drama feel like to the Sigma gal. A never-ending cycle of he said, she said. That's about as stimulating as watching paint dry. Sure, she's not immune to the occasional juicy tidbit of gossip. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of scandalous chatter every now and then? But while everyone else is devouring the latest gossip like it's the last piece of cake at a party, our Sigma sister is sipping her drink, wondering why people find joy in tearing others down. So next time you're tempted to dish out the latest gossip to a Sigma female, think twice. She's not interested in playing the role of drama queen or gossip guru. She's too busy living her life authentically, free from the shackles of petty drama and idle chatter. Number 5, they reject dependence on others, striving for independence and self-sufficiency in all aspects of life. Let's delve into why Sigma females reject dependency on others. Now you're at a party, surrounded by people buzzing like bees around a honeypot, desperately seeking validation and approval from anyone who will give it. But amidst the chaos, there she is, the Sigma female, standing tall and independent like a lone tree in a forest. See, the Sigma sister isn't about relying on others to hold her up like a crutch. Oh no, she's more like a sturdy oak tree, rooted deep in the ground, standing strong against the winds of dependency. Why? Well, imagine being tied to someone else's apron strings, unable to take a step without their approval or permission. That's what dependency feels like to the Sigma gal, suffocating, restricting, and downright exhausting. It's not that she's antisocial or anything. She values relationships and connections just like anyone else. But she also knows the importance of standing on her own 2 feet, of carving out her own path in life without needing someone else to hold her hand every step of the way. So whenever you encounter a Sigma female who's fiercely independent, don't try to tie her down. She's not a bird in a cage. She's a free spirit, soaring high above the clouds, charting her own course through life with confidence, grace, and a healthy dose of humor. Number 6. Sigma. Females reject narrow-mindedness and embrace diversity of thought, constantly seeking new perspectives and ideas. Queens. Imagine a world where everyone sees things through the same narrow lens, like looking at the world through a keyhole. But amidst the sea of uniformity, there she is, the Sigma female, with eyes wide open to the vast spectrum of ideas and perspectives. See, the Sigma sister isn't content to be confined by the walls of closed-mindedness. She's like a curious explorer, venturing into uncharted territory and embracing the richness of diversity in thought and belief. Why? Well, imagine living in a world where everyone marches to the beat of the same drum, where creativity is stifled and innovation is stagnant. That's what closed-mindedness feels like to the Sigma gal, suffocating, limiting, and utterly uninspiring. It's not that she's against having strong beliefs or convictions. On the contrary, she values the depth and complexity that different perspectives bring to the table. She understands that true growth and progress come from engaging with ideas that challenge her own preconceptions. And let's not forget the beauty in all this. While everyone else is busy clinging to their own beliefs like a security blanket, our Sigma sis is probably off in the corner, eagerly engaging in conversations that expand her horizons and broaden her understanding of the world. So next time you encounter a Sigma female who welcomes diversity of thought with open arms, join her in the dance of intellectual curiosity. Embrace the richness of differing opinions and perspectives, knowing that it's the diversity of thought that truly makes life interesting and meaningful. Number 7. Sigma. Females eschew behaviors designed solely to draw attention to themselves, preferring to let their actions speak for them rather than seeking external validation. Picture this. You're scrolling through your social media feed, and it seems like everyone is competing for attention. People are posting flashy selfies, sharing every detail of their extravagant vacations, or broadcasting their latest achievements with a fanfare fit for a royal proclamation. It's like a never-ending parade of look-at-me moments. But then, there's this one person who stands out from the crowd. Let's call them Sam. Sam doesn't feel the need to constantly shout for attention or flaunt their every move. Instead of chasing likes and comments, Sam focuses on living their life authentically, doing things that genuinely matter to them, whether or not they get a virtual pat on the back. While others might resort to attention-grabbing antics like staging over-the-top stunts or crafting clickbait headlines, Sam prefers a more understated approach. They let their actions speak louder than words, quietly making a difference in the world without seeking the spotlight. For Sam, it's not about being the center of attention. It's about being true to themselves and making a meaningful impact, whether it's through their work, their relationships, or their contributions to their community. They reject the idea that their worth is measured by the number of likes or followers they have, understanding that true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with their values and making a positive difference in the lives of others. In a world where it sometimes feels like everyone is clamoring for their 15 minutes of fame, Sam reminds us that there's beauty in humility and authenticity. They challenge us to look beyond the superficial metrics of online popularity and focus on what truly matters: being genuine, making a difference, and living a life of purpose. Number 8. They reject societal expectations regarding gender roles, relationships, and career paths. Sure, let's dive deep into number 8 with some vivid everyday scenarios. Imagine you're at a family gathering and the conversation inevitably drifts to life choices. Your cousin, who followed the traditional path, is being praised for landing a corporate job, buying a house, and planning a big wedding. Everyone seems to have the same script: go to college, get a stable job, get married, buy a house, and have kids. But then there's Ima, your other cousin, who stands apart from this narrative. Ima has chosen a different path. one that doesn't fit the conventional mold. Emma spent several years traveling the world, working freelance gigs, and living in a tiny home by the beach. Instead of aiming for a high-powered corporate career, Emma pursued a passion for photography and environmental activism. While some family members might scratch their heads at Emma's choices, seeing them as risky or unorthodox, Emma couldn't be happier. This is what it means to reject social expectations, a hallmark of Sigma females. Sigma females, like Emma, don't feel compelled to follow the societal checklist of what a successful life should look like. They carve out their own paths based on their personal interests, values, and passions, rather than adhering to traditional gender roles or career expectations. Take the workplace, for instance. In a typical corporate environment, there's a clear ladder to climb: entry-level, mid-level, senior management, executive. But Sigma females aren't interested in climbing a preset ladder just because it's there. They might sidestep the ladder entirely, choosing instead to freelance, start their own business, or work in a field that doesn't come with a clear hierarchy. Their focus is on meaningful work that aligns with their values rather than the pursuit of titles or prestige. Relationships are another area where Sigma females defy expectations. Society often pressures men and women into certain roles and timelines: date, get engaged, marry, have kids. Sigma females, however, don't rush into relationships or follow the traditional timelines unless it feels right for them. They value deep, genuine connections and prefer to build relationships on their own terms rather than conforming to societal pressures. Consider hobbies and interests. Society might dictate that certain activities are more appropriate for one gender over another, but Sigma females reject these stereotypes. Whether it's a man who loves cooking and dancing, or a woman who's passionate about rock climbing and coding, they pursue what they love without worrying about whether it fits traditional gender roles. In essence, Sigma females remind us that life is not a one-size-fits-all journey. They show us the importance of authenticity and the courage to live life according to our own terms. In a world where many feel pressured to fit into predefined roles and timelines, Sigma females inspire us to break free from these constraints and embrace our true selves. They encourage us to explore our passions, question societal norms, and create a life that truly resonates with who we are. So the next time you find yourself feeling boxed in by social expectations, think of Emma and the Sigma female mindset. Ask yourself what you genuinely want out of life, not what society expects of you. Remember, it's your life to live, and the most fulfilling path is the one that reflects your unique values, interests, and dreams. In conclusion, the journey into the realm of Sigma females reveals not just a rejection of societal norms, but a celebration of individuality, authenticity, and resilience. These remarkable individuals embody the essence of self-assurance, navigating life's challenges with grace and confidence, unapologetically charting their own paths in a world that often seeks to confine and constrain. As we reflect on their unwavering commitment to independence, their refusal to conform, and their embrace of diversity of thought, we are reminded of the power of authenticity and self-expression. Sigma females serve as a testament to the beauty of embracing one's true self, regardless of societal expectations or pressures. In a world that often values conformity over individuality, Sigma females stand as luminous examples of courage and resilience. They inspire us to embrace our uniqueness, celebrate our differences, and forge our own paths with confidence and conviction. So let us honor the spirit of the Sigma female, recognizing the strength and beauty that lies within each of us, waiting to be unleashed and celebrated. For in embracing our true selves, we not only find fulfillment and purpose, but we also pave the way for a more vibrant and inclusive world for generations to come. Thanks for watching. See you at our next one, Queens. Bye for now, and God bless.